guys, Andy here, and I'm here to bring you all things mundane and makeup related. If that's your vibe, I'd love it if you'd subscribe to part of my little slice of the internet. And in today's video, I'm bringing you a Throwback Thursday with the Boujee Bitch palette from Klarity Kosmetics. So if you want to see how I got this look using this palette, then let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, hello guys. So let's go ahead and get into this Throwback Thursday. This is the Boujee Bitch palette from Klarity Kosmetics. I want to swatch this whole palette again real fast because I don't know what I want to do. Because I just feel like these reds, these more red tones are kind of out of place. So we might do more of the berries, we might do the coral, I don't know. That's why I want to swatch it because I don't know what I want to do. So I'm just going to go across. I'm not reading the names. The shade names are in gold writing and they're just hard for me to read. I'm going to be real careful with this third shade here because that's the shade that if you saw my unboxing of this forever ago, the shade came broken, which is so upsetting because it's my favorite shade in the palette just by looking at it. So those are our first three shades. That coral, let me do a second layer. Okay, so there's the coral. And that first shade is absolutely more of a satin, which, you know, is not my favorite. Let's see. So then we got, for these mattes, I'm doing 2 layers. So we can really, ooh. There's so much texture with these shimmers. Oh, that shade is so pretty, though. That's the center shade. Okay. It had a lot of texture, though, which I don't love. And our last 3 shades. And let me do a second layer. At least I know the mattes are buildable. Okay, the more red tones look more like they go with the palette when you swatch it than they do just chilling in the pans. But what do I want to do is still the question. Do I want to go more berry or do I want to go more coral? I guess is the question. I'm thinking more berry. So I'm going to start with this purple. We're going to go into the berry. That's going to go all over the lid. We'll put that's going to go on the outer corner, on the lid, and that's going to go on the inner corner. That's what I'm feeling. But we're going to start with priming our lids with my shadow stick. I'm still using Desert Matte. Still have quite a bit. I'm probably about halfway through it. Everything else that's on my face will be listed in the description box. I have not used this palette yet. This was the June Mystery Box palette for Klarity Kosmetics. It, as far as I'm aware, is still available for purchase. And when I last looked, the mystery box is still available. So, geez. I'm going to start, so that light purple is called Mani Pedis and Mimosas. So, let's see how that shade... Where is it? Notoriously, I have not loved Klarity Kosmetics palettes, but I've only ever tried one. So, the singles that I had from them I loved, but the palette I tried I did not. So we shall see. To be fair, this is a super light lavender shade. but it built up on my hand pretty well. But for me, I don't want to have to sit here and do 10 layers of a shade to get it to show up, so hopefully we only need to do 2, maybe 3, because I don't mind doing that. It is building. You guys can start to see it. So, it is going on nicely. I love the color. Like this purple, like this is the shade of purple I love. These more cool tone purples. This is layer 3, and I think this is where I'm gonna leave it. So then I'm gonna go into the berry shade, which is called Booked and Busy. And I'm gonna start with it on a smaller brush. Just to kind of put it where I want it. That color is giving like grape jelly to me. And then I'm just gonna take it on a fluffier brush to kind of blend it out. It's actually going to be a pretty quick and easy look. 2 mattes, 3 shimmers, boom. I wish instead of that very first satin shade, it would have been another shimmer, but that's just me personally. Let me know down in the comments, do you like satin shades? Because I understand what they're used for and I get it. I just don't personally find them useful. And I just don't love them. So yeah, I'm finding 3 layers of the shade is like the perfect color payoff. Lower lash line. Same thing. I'm going to go about halfway with the darker shade. And then I'm going to take the lighter purple all over. And I'm probably really going to have to build that up. That wasn't bad. So I'm going to take some glitter glue. So now we're going to see if we get fallout with these flaky shades. And I'm actually going to let the glitter glue sit for a second and get a little tacky, a little more than I normally do. I found the perfect way to use the espresso. So, a third of a shot of espresso. And it's the Nespresso espresso. I could grab it and show you guys, but pour that over my ice. Then I take like a splash of creamer and pour that over the espresso and mix it. Then I take my International Delight coffee and I pour to about 2/3. I fill with the coffee, and then I pour the rest with creamer and I mix. And that has been chef's kiss perfect. So, yeah, I'm going to take this shade, which is the center shade on the outer corner, and that's top of the line. And that shade had a lot of texture, so I'm going to do patting motions instead of swiping. is a beautiful shade, though. I got the tiniest bit of fallout, but I will be able to clean that. That's not a problem. I'm not worried about it. There was literally nothing left on my finger. Then I'm going to go into this last shade here I'm feeling. Yeah, I'm thinking this one. Because I kind of want to use, or do I want that and then that? No, I want that on my inner corner. So yeah, I'm going to go into this last shade, which is called Soft Girl Era. Okay, and then I'm going to take a brush, and I'm going to go into its Girls Trip. Because I have nails at the moment, so I can't really get into my inner corner. Oh, but that's so pretty. Boom. So that's what we're looking at. I'm going to do this on the other eye, pick a lipstick, come back, and we can discuss the palette. So here we are done. Look what happened. My whole doe foot applicator came off my lipstick. Thank goodness, like, I have disposable doe foot applicators, so hopefully I'll still be able to use this, because this is my favorite lipstick. And I really don't want to have to get rid of it. But here's the final look. I really like it. Like, was there a tiny bit of fallout with these two shades? Yes, because they're on the flakier side. But it literally just wiped away. It didn't leave any streaks on my under eyes or anything. So I'm totally fine with that. This was probably the best Klarity formula I've used. So I'm actually really excited. I'm getting the Bloom palette from my Ice Cream Beauty box. So now I'm even more excited to give that a go. I'll have to use this again to do a more pinky coral look. Coral? That kills people. But that's going to do it for this look, and this is going to be a keep because I really enjoyed this. So that's going to do it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.